Hold up. Yeah.
Swirl.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Scratch That podcast, where we scratch the surface of all things sports. This is going to be an interesting episode. It's just me and Brett today. Brett is now 26 years old. That's the highlight of the day here. You're probably wondering though, like, why is it just me? Why is it just Brett? Why is it just Timmick and that profile pic? Well,
they can't see that.
Oh, okay. So Timmick's not in. Okay, well, Timmick is actually on the call, but he's AFK. So Squire, had an interesting night last night at Brett's party. So long story short, he needed an episode off, and then Whita is dealing with some personal issues right now, so he will not be here. So this will be another two-part episode this week. We're just gonna go over baseball and then a few things with our teams for basketball before the Lakers get eliminated and everything. We all have to choose new teams. That will probably be at some point this week. We'll probably spin. All of us will spin, and we'll have a team for the rest of the playoffs. But in the meantime, we could talk about let's talk about basketball first. Let's talk about the Sixers and how they unfortunately got swept. Brett has the jersey, guys. Look at this. Look at the jersey. Oh yeah. Joel Embiid. He's got it. I got it for him. I got it for the pod. And unfortunately, although he went 100% from the field today, was not enough. Nowhere near enough. In fact, the Knicks scored another 80 points in the fucking first half in a clinching game.
It's okay. I forgive them. And no matter what Mikey and his stupid ass fucking loser pussy bitch ass fucking says, it's okay. And I forgive you. Embiid, next year is your year.
If he starts the year off healthy, maybe. I don't know. But, Jesus. I thought they were going to at least win one game. But, oh well. The Knicks, though, on the other hand, I mean, Brunson popped off in this round. Miles McBride popped off this game. But even, I don't know, there wasn't really, a close game out of the four.
Yeah, there were. Game 2.
It,
Game 2 was relatively
It was close?
Relatively. If I remember correctly.
108 to 102. I mean, sure, but Game 1 and Game 4 and Game 3. Yeah. Let's dive into Game 2. I actually didn't watch Game 2. But yeah, it looks like everybody did pretty decent, but yeah, it just again was not enough when you have four guys on the fucking Knicks just on their game, on their defensive game. So we'll see. I have Nick. If it doesn't matter who the Knicks play next round, Cavs or Pistons. And White will talk more about that in his basketball only episode, including the Spurs Timberwolves. But Knicks Thunder is looking very, very likely. So we will see how that goes. In other news with the Lakers, they're about to get swept too by the Thunder, and honestly, it doesn't even matter if they have Luka or not. They're gonna get swept either way. There's no we're not a healthy team. We've just lost Vanderbilt too. That loses some depth on the bench. Doesn't even matter. They're just not going to win. The game's at 10:30 tomorrow night. If you think I'm watching that, you're funny. I will be in bed. I'm gonna wake up on Tuesday, and then that'll be that.
Yeah, but Jesus incarnate couldn't save that fucking team.
Any team that faces the Thunder is going to be the underdog. It doesn't matter if it's the Knicks. It doesn't matter if it's going to be the Spurs are probably the best matchup, the best chance to beat the Thunder. And even then, it might not even be that close of a series. So, Wemby could have 20 blocks. He could have a fucking quintuple double, and they're not going to win the fucking series. I don't even think a quintuple double has ever happened.
It has.
Ever. Really?
It has.
Do you know who?
Oh, sorry, not a quintuple. I was thinking quadruple.
Oh, quadruple. Yes, quadruple has happened. Um,
Quinn, I
quintuple,
actually
like
don't think so. I remember Googling this like a few years ago.
yeah. So, um, I want to pull up. So yeah, LeBron basically with the Lakers, he's really the only one really doing much. Like, and when you have first of all Reeves, I want to point out Reeves in Game One went 3 for 16 from the field, like
Dude's looking
so
like
fucking bad.
prime, like 2K build.
Prime, like yeah, 2K fucking around shooting up threes, like it was. Uh, I don't even know what the fuck that was. Um, so yeah, 3 for 16, and then in Game Two, like you know, he stepped it up. He dropped 31, 10 for 16. Again, not like still like it doesn't again like it doesn't matter how bad Reeves does, how good Reeves does. Both Game One and Two have shown that it again the Thunder are just so fucking dominant and they outmatch the Lakers big time. And then we move on to Game Three. Reeves is back going 5 for 13. LeBron 7 for 19. So it's like
Bronny
you could be
James
like,
was out
oh
there at one point.
yeah, for 4 minutes he got a basket. So yeah,
Huge.
I mean, let's just move on to Thunder and honestly, it could be Thunder Timberwolves again. I think it's gonna be Thunder Spurs Knicks and I'll go Cavs. Why not? I don't know. But that's all I had for basketball. White is gonna talk more about that. More about the Knicks specifically, more about all of these series specifically, and we will spin for new teams. I got to talk to White about that, see when we want to do that. But for now, we could just move right to baseball because we'll just say it right now. Football, Brett, there really isn't anything.
I mean, I thought of one small thing, but that's about
We could get. You want to get that out of the way?
it. So Aaron Rodgers was spotted at a training facility for the Steelers. If you don't remember, Aaron Rodgers is currently a free agent. Uh, he pretty much only has two options: retire or come back to the Steelers. It's looking like he's going to come back to the Steelers, but there isn't anything that's set in stone. There's nothing talking really about contract negotiations. He was just spotted at a training facility. So, I mean, it's still kind of up in the air as to what's going to happen. On top of that, same thing with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, now currently a free agent, was also spotted at a Steelers training facility, um, which is interesting because if you don't remember last week, we talked about it. He was at a Savannah Bananas game, and that man looked so out of shape. It was pretty much guaranteed that man was retiring. Holy shit, dude! He looked like he packed on like 50 pounds. I'm like, I'm not even trying to be mean. Like he put on weight. So seeing him in a training facility was interesting, especially for the Steelers, considering they pretty much were fucking bowing down to the god Aaron Rodgers, who has been mediocre since the year 2022. His best year since leaving the Packers was the year he fucking tore his MCL on the second snap of the season. Um, so it looks like he's going to be competing with Russell Wilson to see who's going to get signed and who's going to get the starting job. Because it sure as hell is not going to be Mason Rudolph. It's sure as hell not going to be Drew Aller. I don't know if you saw the videos that came out from Drew Aller's training camp. Oh my god,
He doesn't want to be
he
there, or maybe he's
has
actually just that bad.
he has to have the worst footwork from an NFL quarterback you have ever seen. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Holy shit, it's bad. um, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Yikes, dog. Um, Other than that, really, all you want to do is just draft Randy Moss over Rob Gronkowski and NFL Barry. And
Yeah. So
that's
we're gonna
that's
be
all I
playing that at
have.
the end of the baseball section.
That's all
Just
I've got.
me and Brad are gonna go at it. I'm actually on
Oh,
a
whoa, whoa, whoa,
let's see,
whoa, whoa,
is
whoa!
it
What are we
is it a
doing? What
22
are we doing?
game?
What are we doing?
We're
What
going
are we
at it
doing?
in NFL Perry. You heard me right,
All right.
dude. I hold on. I gotta sign back in because I want to let the people know what my exact win streak is at the moment in this game. Yeah, 23 game win streaks on the line, and Brett has a chance to end it. But we're gonna talk about baseball first. I do want to ask: do you think Drew Alber's gonna get any minutes this season?
Hey, he might take a nail.
Come in a blowout win versus the fucking I don't know Browns take a
Browns.
kneel.
Yeah, he might take a nail.
Imagine it'd be the Browns.
That's about it.
He might join the fucking Browns after that, and then they'll have six quarterbacks. Um. So yeah, we'll see. I the Steelers may actually be less than 500 this year with a new head coach and fucking this new quarterback room. So we'll see. But moving on to baseball, Cubs have been hot. They just got done ending a 10-game winning streak. Borderline, like you could argue that they've been the best team in baseball the last 2 weeks, especially when they play at home. They just do not lose at home. So they are kind of running away with the NL Central. I don't want to say running away because they still are like a pretty solid division, but the Cubs are now becoming the new favorites in that division after their 10-game winning streak. But if you look at the AL, and Brett touched on this last week, it's actually comical. So if you guys like go on ESPN standings, MLB standings, you look up the AL standings, other than like maybe the A's, Guardians even, like
Trash.
the
Absolute garbage.
the Yankees and Rays are the only teams. That's it. And the Yankees just got done being swept by the Brewers, and I think the Rays are probably going to take over first place. Doesn't even matter. Like those are the two teams right now. Everybody else, like the Guardians are at 500, and like they're just it's actually comical
500 is considered
comparing
good
the
in
two.
the AL.
Yeah, like the Guardians are like the 3 seed in the AL right now, and they barely have they have a fucking even record. So it's like uh, but so things could change. You never know. But right now, the three teams are actually I'll say like five teams: Yankees, Rays, Cubs, Braves, and Dodgers. Those are like everybody else is just kind of like squandering and like doing whatever. Um, so yeah, we'll see if the AL steps it up over the next week, over the next month, whatever. But it's not looking likely. I don't know. Um, in other news, Matt Olson for the Braves. Guy hasn't missed a game since like '04. Hit his 300th career home run this week. He's also having a pretty good year. Like last year, uh, Matt Olson had like an off year to his standards, and he's doing pretty good. He's like top five in WAR in baseball. Plays every day. You know that's a guy you want on your team, regardless if he had an off year last year. So 300 career home runs good for him. Um, there were a couple suspensions this week. Not even just one. There were three. Chris Stavensky on the Pirates just, last is cool. Like when I threw the basketball at Brett when I was a kid. Um, and got suspended 3 games for throwing at Sal Stewart. Maybe
Yeah.
he lost the game at
Matt got
horse.
really
I don't
upset
know.
that I beat him in force.
Also,
I'll tell the
Framber
story.
Valdez pulled.
Man, I'm not a basketball aficionado. I mean, but I do got the MB jersey on. Matt and I were playing horse, and this man, I can't shoot for shit. So you know what I do? I just go up underneath the basket, and I just keep just putting it right in. Matt, like, oh, that's such an easy shot, you dumbass. Missed it. So I was like, all right. So I did it again, and he missed it again. So I did it again, and he missed it again.
No, I made a good like 5 or 6, but you just kept doing it, and then I eventually missed it 4 times to make it HORS.
And then he was like, no,
Go
you
ahead.
can't end the game on that. You have to hit it on an actual good shot. So I literally walk back and I hit a fadeaway from like, I wouldn't say it was a 3. It was probably still a mid range, but it was pretty deep. And Matt got so mad. He put up a
Yeah,
shot,
he. So what? No, no, no. What
laid the
happened was he
foundation of a
passed the ball back.
house, laid the foundation of a house, and then took that house and then threw it at the back of my head.
No, what happened was he threw the after I missed. Um, he got the basketball and like kind of like playfully threw it. He's like, haha, whatever. And then I took the ball as he turned around, and yeah, right to the noggin, headshot. Um, I don't. You can't play horse with Brett because it's just a fucking like.
Because I win. Because I'm a winner.
Because the moment that he like somehow misses and then you try to make an actual shot and miss, he'll just keep doing it, and it's a never ending game.
It's not
Like you'll
never
make
ending.
it 10 times.
I'll win.
You'll make it 10 or 20, 30 times. But if you miss it 4 times, like you're screwed, you know? Unless you hit a trick shot yourself. So it's
And
kind
then
of like
half the
a
time I'll still hit that trick shot.
he still finessed the system. Like I still think your craziest shots have been the 360 pong shots. Because like
Dude,
everybody else tries to fucking do them.
It's funny
And
because
you're the
my
only one.
accuracy on them is probably like 50%. Like I probably hit them half the time. I hit them
This
so
past party
often.
was the first party that he hasn't hit it in the last 3 parties.
Yeah, I never
Just
took
'cause he-
one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
I
like
only played one game of Pong. I never took one.
you never got the ball back after a shot, so that's why. But yeah, Framber Valdez was the second suspension. He got suspended 6 games for hitting Trevor Story after a home run was hit. He got ejected that same game too. Davinsky did not get ejected. Um, and then AJ Hinch, manager of the Tigers, also got suspended a game. Honestly, I don't understand why he got suspended. Like he didn't fucking hit Trevor Story. I don't know. But interesting that there were a couple suspensions this week.
Hold
In
on.
other news, spent what?
This one's kind of funny. I just saw this post. In the Mets 3-game series against the Diamondbacks, my goat Bo Bichette and Juan Soto went 0 for 20.
Bo Bichette, I think, is like I think the 7th worst qualified batter if you base it off of B WAR.
He should
It's
be
kind
the
of comical.
worst. Oh,
And he
sorry.
plays third
Anthony
base, and his
Volpass
defense
exists.
he's not even in the fucking.
I know
league
he's not,
right
but
now.
he would
Thank
be.
God.
He would be number one.
Yeah, and then fucking Juan. I mean, it's funny because I saw a thing where like Merrill Kelly, he's like on the Diamondbacks. He's been having a shitty year, and then I saw this meme where it's like, oh, like, please give me like the Mets or something, and then he pitches against the Mets, and then immediately goes back to like being like 2023 Merrill Kelly and does like amazing. So
Yeah.
literally, like, if you're a pitcher that's struggling, just play the Mets.
You instantly
You'll be
become a
fine.
Cy Young candidate.
Yeah, your ego goes up like a
I will
bunch.
say, I do feel bad for Juan Soto. Just because of his contract, he's getting held to such an insanely high standard that if he ever gets into a slump, he just gets railed by everybody in the MLB. Like, it's just a slump. It happens. He's probably going to finish the season close to a fucking 300 batting average. Like, it happens. So I will say, I do feel bad for the guy because, let's be realistic, he's a great baseball player. Bo Bichette can, he could stay over there. We're not talking about him. I'm talking about him. That's a completely different story. Actual bum fucking loser. Nope. Not going to say that. Thought about it. Not going to say it.
Bo Bichette's
Just stay over there,
all-time life moment, like nothing will ever nothing will ever top this. Like he might as well just retire now. Will be that home run in Game 7 versus Ohtani. Like you might as well just quit after that because even signing a contract with the
He
Mets,
should
like,
have quit before he started.
yeah, started what, baseball? Started life.
Conception.
Man, Brett really doesn't like this guy.
Yeah, what's he gonna do
But
about it?
anyways, yeah. No, Juan Soto, like people said he had an off year last year because he had a career worst batting average, but he had a career high in home runs and stolen
Dude,
bases.
he
So it's
also
like,
he also didn't bat that bad. Like his
yeah,
batting average wasn't that
like
bad.
yeah. So it's like
Like
they harp on him way too much. The league.
like what was his batting average last year?
I gotta look that up. I think it was like 260 or something or
Yeah,
270.
like brother, what? 263? That's also not his career
Yeah.
worst.
Oh shit, dude. 2022, he had a fucking awful batting average year. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, dude, he's batting
It doesn't even
264
matter.
right now. Like who fucking cares? Like I don't understand. He's held to such an absurd standard. And I don't understand why. Is it Yankees fans upset that he left the Yankees? Is it I think it's just New York. It's literally just New York. If you go to New York, you're held to such an insane standard, and I don't understand why. Because this is coming from a Giants and Yankees fan. I don't understand why New York players are held to such a high standard. Because holy shit, New York hasn't won shit in a fucking decade.
Over a decade.
Yeah,
It's been 16 years for the Yankees
yeah.
and
14 for the
going on
Giants.
40. Oh, I was gonna say for Mets, it's going on 40 years.
I'm just talking New York
Um.
as a whole.
Oh yeah, the most recent New York
Was the Giants.
in Um, yeah. Well, dude, yeah. Don't even. We talk about basketball, and I don't even know about hockey, but basketball, the Knicks haven't won since the '70s. So maybe
Yeah. So like, why is New York just held to such an absurd standard? It's not Florida. It's not California. You know the two. I mean, New York's a gigantic market, but I'm talking like the two gigantic, like massive markets that have successful teams. So why is New York just held to this standard of if you're not the best at your position, you're fucking garbage. I just don't get it.
I mean, it's New York. If you go to a game, you see. I was just at a Yankees game with Jenna. It's like, although we have, there was decent, like 80% of the fans were fine. They were a couple that are just like so
Well, yeah, you'll
fucking
get like the
like
homeless people that'll sneak in and just like throw their shit on the field. They'll just fucking shit in their hand and fling it on the field, or they'll just clap. Like, I don't get it.
yeah, like I think all in all, no matter how bad the Mets do, Juan Soto will be the best hitter on that team, and he still has another what, like I don't know, 13 years left on his contract. So yeah, he'll be
That
fine.
man will either get traded or not be on that team for the next 13 years. There's no way. Although
I I
I said the same
I
about Bryce Harper, and
can
his
see that.
contract's almost done. I say almost like relative to like how long the contract was. So I think he still has what
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 years. But I mean, it was like a 10 to 12 year deal. So like we're on the back half of that deal already, which is crazy to think about. Because that deal was signed in what 2019.
hmm
So it's crazy to think that we're on the back half of that deal. But that deal is like relative to how long the contract was. Like that deal's almost over. So I mean, hey,
yeah. That was one of the biggest deals at the time.
Maybe Juan Soto will stick it out in New York for 13 more years. I just find it hard to believe it. I mean, I said the same thing about Bryce Harper. I said he's going to retire before that shit's over, and it doesn't look like it.
Dude, what about Trout? Like Trout is like the definition of like everybody thought there was no way he was going to be like Juan Soto might be the new Mike Trout when it comes to staying with a team because he's loyal, just to like not be like have any
He's
playoff
on his
success.
third team.
I don't know. He may be loyal with the like that's a big contract, Brett. Like
I
that is
no,
a
I
big
get it,
contract.
but like you can't really call like you can't
No, you can't
compare
directly call it that.
loyalty
Yeah.
to Mike Trout when the guy's on his third team.
No, but I'm just saying like I'm talking about a guy who signed for that long of a contract just to be on like a team that doesn't win or make the
I'd
playoffs.
I'd,
Not even
com-
like
I'd
win.
compare him more to Bryce Harper than I would Mike Trout. You can't compare a guy that was on 3 teams in 3 years to Mike Trout. Mike Trout
You,
has
I think
survived mediocrity for
no, but what
over
I'm
a
saying
decade.
is like I'm comparing him to Mike Trout because Mike Trout like was on the Angels who have not been in the playoffs since like 2014, and Mike Trout had the chance to, you know, get traded or just opt out, but he didn't. And I think it's more like the Bryce Harper one because Bryce Harper, this is his second team. This is Juan Soto's um,
Third.
third team. Wait, no, fourth. This is fourth because he's on the Padres.
When
So
the fuck was
yeah,
he on the Padres?
he was on the Padres for like a year and a half in like 2022, 2023. Then he signed with the Yankees
Oh,
and
I
then
didn't know that.
the Mets. So I think Juan. So I agree though. Juan Soto, he will not be on the Mets for his entire career.
Yeah,
But
I'm not. I just think
if he
it's not
is,
fair to compare him to Mike Trout, a guy that has been stuck on that team forever. Even, I mean, if we're talking 6 years down the road, then like sure, but
yeah,
it is way
that's
too
where I was
early
saying.
to say something like that.
That's why I always said maybe. I don't know, but no, you're right. Like it is too early to say it, but who knows? Like honestly, I hope he comes back to the Yankees. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
I would have loved to see him back on the Yankees.
he should have never fucking left, dude. He should have re-signed.
Well,
But,
that's the Yankees' fault. I don't think that was Soto's fault.
oh, it was 100% the Yankees' fault. I I don't know what was going through his head. Like, if he signed with the I don't know Dodgers or like a Padres again, like sure, but like he signed with the fucking Mets, dude. Like,
Dude didn't want to sell his New York apartment.
uh, I don't know. Um,
Dude didn't want to sell his place.
yeah. Let's move on from Juan though. Spencer Jones, he got called up. He's been in the minor league system for the Yankees for years. He finally got a shot because Jason Dominguez got injured. Um, he went 1 for 9 in the series against the Brewers. He did get an RBI hit today, but honestly, like when you have Jacob Mizorowski as your first like MLB at bat, throwing 103 and 104. I think the slowest pitch he saw that first at bat was 102 because it was all fastballs. Like that's just unfair. So of course he's not going to get a hit. And he ended up like striking out 11 guys that game, and then the Brewers swept the Yankees. So honestly, Spencer Jones, like I don't want to hear any fucking oh my god 1 for 9. Like nah, dude. Like that was just like a fucking dominant series. So um yeah, and then I saw the walk off home run that Terrain hit, and like eh, whatever. But that was the Yankees' second sweep of the year. The Rays were the only other team to sweep them. So yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. I think when Dominguez comes back, I think Spence will be sent down. But the Yankees play the Orioles again. I think it's a 3 game series at Baltimore, and they just got done sweeping them, so not too worried. The only other thing I have news wise is I want to highlight 3 major injuries. Logan Webb, he's on the 15-day IL with a right knee issue. Roman Anthony, the guy who, best arm in the league, 10-day IL with a sprained ligament in his right hand. Um, Man, that sucks. He can't he can't throw guys out anymore. I think, dude, honestly, Timmick, I know you're deafened and Newton, but I think he can tag up on a sack fly against Roman Anthony.
I think Giancarlo Stanton can tag up to second on a sac fly to Roman Anthony. And he might
It's
even
like
he might even get to third because that ball might end up in the stands.
it's just bad. Um, and then lastly, Tyler Glass now just got on the IL with low back spasm, um, some low back spasms, and Blake Snell is back. So right when like he got on the IL, Blake Snell came back and he made a season debut yesterday. I think he did all right, but and I mentioned the Scooble injury last week. The only update I saw on that was like they're saying that he may be back in like a month or two now instead of like 3 or 4 months. So I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, we could talk about our teams. Brett, there's literally only one thing that I found this week with the Astros, other than the fact that they've been
Jordan. That's
mid.
it. That's it.
No, no, no. Oh, you're not on the document. Carlos Correa's out for the year. He tore his
Uh,
tendon in
I
his left
actually
ankle.
didn't see that.
Yeah, so that's a big
Sorry, I had a
L
really
for
busy
you
week.
guys.
I missed that one.
No, that's fine. Again, there's probably more, but that was
It's
one thing
just
I saw.
it's so hard, dude. It is so hard to care about that team. It's so fucking hard.
Nothing has improved or gotten worse since the last pot. It's just been the
Exactly.
same.
It's the same thing every single week.
Yeah, but I'm glad because they've been a dynasty. You could consider it a dynasty the last how many years, and now they're finally starting to.
They are, yeah, they're something, dude. They're a team.
Not anymore.
They play baseball
Oh, Jordan, by the way, 0
sometimes.
for 4 with 0 for 4 with 4 Ks today. Got to be his worst game of the season. So
I
he had
mean,
enough.
it literally pretty much can't get worse than that.
Yeah. When Graham Ashcraft and Andrew Abbott are striking you out, like, okay, buddy.
Andrew Abbott, I didn't know he was still in the league.
Andrew Abbott, yes, he's on the fucking Reds. Indeed on the Reds. Um anyways, for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak's popping off. He had an 18-game hitting streak. I want to see if that's still going. Let me look it up quick. But it's the longest streak since that El Demaro guy. I think it might have ended. But possible trade piece for them at the deadline if they want to make moves. I saw this thing where there was I think their initial trade was Tim Anderson and Mickey Moniak, like when Mickey Moniak was on the Angels. And since that trade, when Mickey Moniak got on the Angels instead of Tim Anderson, like Mickey Moniak's been like outplaying Tim Anderson. Like I don't know, ever since the Jose Ramirez punch. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like the Coors Field effect for him, but I this if I were to get probably a Rockies jersey, it'd probably be him, even though I'm not gonna get one. Um, but as far as White's team, the Guardians, Travis Bazzana hit his first career home run this week, and Patrick Bailey. They now have Patrick Bailey from the Giants. They acquired him. Giants receive the 29th pick in the 2026 draft, and a pitching prospect, Matt Wilkinson. So good for them. They have another guy in the lineup. They have a catcher, pretty like good defensive catcher. Um, and then the Nationals, fucking James Wood, although he's like gonna be an all-star this year, he's projected to strike out close to like the major league record for most strikeouts in a season. Right now, he's tied for 60 strikeouts with Murakami. Murakami, by the way, like that's the thing. I'm not going to harp on him because at least he hits more home runs than James Wood, and like he's hitting better than James Wood. James Wood just like every other at bat he's striking out. Like it's so bad. But all of our teams except for my team have been 5 of their last 5. Rockies have been 2 of their last 8. So the best team out of all of us is the Guardians. They're sitting at exactly 500, 21-21. So I don't think any of I don't know. Guardians may make the playoffs, but like even them, like 21. I guess that's good for the AL. I don't know. But yeah, that's literally it for this part of the podcast, episode 13, part 1. White is doing some basketball later this week, and maybe he could spin for us. I don't know. I'd be down if like White had just spin
Yeah,
the
I'm fine
wheel,
with
or
that.
or maybe we could just like each choose a team. Like to just follow. I don't know. Or we could spin. It doesn't matter. But um, we'll see. And then maybe when the finals happens, two of us can choose one team, two of us can choose another team. I don't know. Whatever. But um, Brett, if do you want to do NFL Perry?
Yeah, I'm warming
Offline
up.
NFL Perry. Let me
I don't know.
just
I don't know if you can see right
sign
here.
you.
I'm warming up.
Oh, you are okay. We'll get this.
I'm going up against a guy that's just googling all the answers.
Yeah. Um. Let me know when that game's done. But otherwise, we had a great celebration for Brett yesterday.
Dude, just pick Sean
I
Alexander. Holy shit.
did not get
Two,
too messed
one.
up.
Time's up. You got Jeremy Stevens, jackass.
I don't even know who that is. Squire had a fun night last night, right, Brett?
Oh yeah.
He was popping off in dive with Stoff. Beat me 4 times in a row. And then, dude, me choking in Medusa, me like fucking not being able to flip the cup. Dude, remember Medusa when he fucking spit out the beer? That was hilarious. He spit out the beer because he tried like he couldn't chug a little sip of
Shit. Who's the
whatever,
second
and then
best for Raiders?
a flex.
Yeah.
Charlie Garner.
Oh my god. I'm so cooked. I'm so fucked. Oh my god. I got Chargers, but I only have a wide receiver in ES Flex. Oh my god. That's just so fucked. That's so fucked
Are you
up.
sharing your screen for the viewers,
Yeah, I will.
for the YouTube viewers? Ugh.
That's not what we want to do. Nope, that's not what we want to do. Nope, that's not what we want to do. That's not what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Get these out
Let
of
me know when you're
here.
ready to join.
Um, interesting. Hold on.
NFL Perry, dude. If you guys want to play some NFL Perry, NFLPerry.com ranked. They do best fantasy seasons since 1980. It's like it's a fantasy draft. You go back and forth, trying to pick the best team you can. We like doing 10v10, best of one. Brett's 7-4 against me on the record. We played a lot last year too, off the record.
Okay.
And we're
All right.
about to go at it.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, and created match. I have a 23 game win streak on the line, and I saved it to play with. I knew we were gonna play on the pod. I was hoping Whitea and Squire
Fuck
could
you.
see, but
Oh,
so
actually,
yeah,
fuck you.
Chris Johnson's number one for this. Titans, it's tough because there's not really a good flex, so I will not say what he should do, but it's tough, you know.
Mm, just gonna do Derrick Henry here.
Derrick Henry. We got Commanders. Brett's using defense. I like to go Mark Mosley. Packers.
You're
Roman.
so lucky. It's insane. It's actually crazy how lucky you are. Well, let's get my. Okay.
Okay, you got Josh. Obvious choice there.
Dude.
Bengals, you got to go
Oh
Jamar.
my god. Oh my god. I am going to lose my mind. Can I skip? I'm gonna skip it. Fuck it.
Patriots, Brett. Patriots. What does he do? Oh my god. He's a wild man. uh uh okay. Do
This is so
this.
crazy, dude. I'm getting boned so hard.
Dude, you have Colts though. Like Colts isn't that like the honestly James is better than Harrison. I just want to get my wide receiver out of the way. Vikings, okay. You know I'm going JJ, so
Yeah, go ahead, do it,
I just went JJ.
dude.
And Brett may
Are we so
choose
dead
mine.
ass? I think you have gotten every like best pick so far.
I think I did too. You got Randy Moss, you know. And that's not a bad ending, Todd Christensen.
You're a funny guy. Yeah, fuck
So
you.
yeah, I mean, it was an honest effort for
That's
Brett, but that's just
I
how it
got
goes.
hoed so hard. You got Amon Green, you got Chris Johnson, you got Jamar Chase, you got Marvin Harrison, you got Ladainian, like my brother. Like what?
So it's okay, Brett, because you still win. You still have 7-5 uh, on me.
I'm
Dude,
going against someone
Weminyama, by the
else.
way, breaking news. Weminyama got ejected after being assessed for a flagrant 2 foul. I'm pulling up the clip now. What the fuck happens? Oh. Oh, shit.
Dude.
Oh.
Oh my god. Are we so dead? I
Oh.
loaded up another game and immediately they go first, Chargers. Like, are we so serious?
Guys, Weminyama is ejected. And Embiid would never get ejected. I'll tell you that.
Nope.
Damn. That might have been one of the craziest, like, obvious fouls. Yeah, he's fucking gone, bro. Like, what are you doing, Wemby? Holy shit. Um, but yeah, that is it for this part of the pod. We will talk offline with Whita to see what he wants to do for part two. And then hopefully by next week, we will be back to our normal episode with the four of us, all three sports, all that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll try to get this episode out as early as I can. And we'll go from there as far as part two and stuff.
Oh,
So,
this guy got the
um,
Ravens too.
wish Brett luck with his future NFL Perry endeavors, and we will see you guys for part two or next week, either or.